Okay, now I also wanted to do a little garden update here because I've finished planting all of my stuff, except I think I have some good King Henry seeds coming, which is a perennial spinach-like plant, I think. The fuck is that? That's a mushroom, Jesus. Yeah, so I got some spinach-like plants coming that are perennials. I don't know where I'm going to put them anymore because I filled up that garden, but we'll see. We'll see. So anyway, this one's looking pretty good over here. These are Alaskan peas, radishes, and beets. Beets, I think. Now I'm trying to remember what I planted. I know there's Alaskan peas in here. But everything here seems to be coming up pretty good. All the peas are coming up in this row, but it looks like maybe some of the beets and radishes are having a tough time in this row. I don't know. But this looks pretty good. Pretty good. Over here we got our beautiful recreational marijuana plants, which those are coming along good as well. Gonna have to put those in bigger bins. Those aren't going in a garden. They're going in bins with better soil mix. But then over here we have some things planted. It's not all dead over here anymore. So yesterday I put my inside garden plants down here, and in this section. So we got a little bit of everything out here, from cucumbers to this is a corn and bean combo. Corn and bean next to each other. So there's a couple of those. There's a bunch of radishes. These are cucumbers. That's some peas. There's a bunch of peas. All these stringy things here, these are onions. And then I'm not really sure what exactly is what in the rest of this, but there was a bunch of different stuff out here. I believe these are cucumbers. I know there's some squash out here. There's some radishes, there's some cauliflower, there's some broccoli. But there was also some stuff that didn't come up in the little planters. I'm not sure what exactly came up and what didn't. I didn't mark anything, and I planted probably 20 different types of stuff. So I guess we'll see when it starts producing something, what exactly it is. And then up here, I know a little bit more of what's going on up here. So this is my perennial garden, except for this road onion right here. That's a road onion. Found it on the side of the road, planted it in the ground. That's not perennial. The rest of this is perennial. Right here, here, and right here. Those are all horseradish plants. They're dug down in the soil. I planted them, I don't know, like 4 days ago, 5 days ago. And it should take them a little bit to come up because I planted them pretty far down. So we'll see. It'll take me a little while to see if those are coming up. These are strawberry plants, and seem to be doing well. I only planted 6 of them last year, and I already have more than 6 plants right here. And that was where I planted 3 of the 6, and the other 3 I planted back here, where I also have now more than 3 plants. So that's good. And they all seem to be growing good. Over here is an asparagus plant that I got last year. I picked 3 of the stems and ate them. They were pretty good. I'm going to let the rest grow because I want to make sure that the plant is healthy and establishes itself in its second year too. So we got another 3 shoots, 1, 2, 3 coming up here. So it looks good. I think I was supposed to split off the stems that I ate further down, but I didn't. I'm gonna just leave it now. Maybe I should, because it looks like, you know, I don't want them wasting energy on essentially dead stems, right? Because that's kind of what these are. It's dead stems. Yeah, maybe I will. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. Wow. I'm gonna have to get a knife. I'm gonna have to come back. Gonna have to get a knife for that. Those are hard, but I think I'll get rid of that so stop wasting energy on the dead stems and let the new shoots grow. I wasn't sure if they're gonna continue growing up out of those shoots or not. Never done that before. Right here, and here, and here are perennial onions, perennial onion plants. So they grow, instead of like onions underneath the ground, they grow them off their leaves, or those little small ones that you sometimes buy in, like in bulk in bags at the grocery store. So these aren't harvestable the first year, but a lot of these are harvestable second year, not first year. But we got 8 plants in 3 different locations. These 2 long lines right here, and right here. It's about 20 sunchokes, which are, they're basically sunflowers with edible roots that are supposed to taste like potatoes. Then right here, this mound right there, that mound right there, and this one over here, these are groundnut vines, which also have edible root tubers. They're perennial. Now the sunchokes, I gotta kill to harvest the ones that I harvest, but you know, hopefully they spread. The groundnuts I don't have to kill. Apparently I just dig up part of the plant and eat it, and the rest of it's going to survive. But that's one plant over there. There's one plant over here. There's 2 in here. I planted these all today. We'll see how well they come up. But I think they kind of need a lot of space. I'm not sure if over here there's enough space or over there there's enough space. I think that one's good though. So we'll have to see about that. Right here, in this bed right here, and over here, these are all asparagus plants. They're all dug down under the ground. They were planted like 5 days ago, 6 days ago, and I think it's gonna be another week or 2 because they're planted like a foot down before their root sections and before we see them come up, and if they're going good. But at least some of them should work out. Some of them seemed like they might have been rotting, but I put them in anyway. So I'm not sure if all of them are going to come up or not, but we'll see. That's the end of that.